Today I'm going to teach you tie-dye, and this is actually my second tie-dye I'm doing because my mum taught me. So first thing you need to do, you need to get yourself a kit, a tie-dye kit. So there's so many in the market. So I'll show you the one I got here. So it's here, I'll show it to you. So this is the one I got, okay. So this one first, what you need to do first, you need to have the urea, and then you need to dissolve it in water, and then once you dissolve it in water, then you fill up all the other colors that you have for the dye. So you fill the bottles. And I'll show you one that I haven't filled because I filled the rest of them, but I'll fill one now and I'll show you. The first thing I'm going to do, because I have this dye, but it's black, but I haven't put water there. So I'm going to use first, it recommend me to use 1 tablespoon of urea and I dissolve it in water. Because this is half a tablespoon, so I'm going to use 2. So 1. So this is 2, so this is 1 tablespoon. And then I'm going to dissolve it. So dissolve it. So that's done. So now I'm going to put that one down. So just make sure you're wearing your gloves because you don't want any of the dye to get into your hands. So now I'm going to make sure I'm wearing my gloves. So really careful. I just open it up and then you fill it up to there, just that level there before the neck. So I'm going to fill it up with water now, really slowly. And you can see already the color is formed already. So now I'm going to just put the lid back on tightly and then just give it a shake. Okay, just shake it. And you can see now already the color is there and the rest of the other colors they're already done. But again, you have to kind of check the instruction because every tie and dye sometimes the instruction is different. They might not have the urea. If it's for children, they might just straight away just fill it with water. But this one, because it should be really for adults to use, so that's done. So now all our dyes now they're ready to go. I've done them all. And now the next thing I'm going to show you now, which is very, very important. Right, so it's the fabric. Alright, so the first thing here, I'm just going to tell you what you need. So you have the dyes there, and of course you have the damp already t-shirt. So just make sure you wash your t-shirt or whatever you want to dye. And it is very important that you have a rack, because the rack will help you when you kind of putting the dye so it doesn't close. And of course here, whatever you do, make sure you put something to protect whatever you've got your table. So this is like a plastic, kind of plastic sheeting I've got, and it's waterproof and it will protect this. And of course you will need the bags when you finish here to put whatever you've done, your design, to put them there. Now, okay, and as well those elastic, different sizes here. So you have big one, you have smaller ones as well, so you need to make sure you have these elastic when you tie. So now what it comes now to design. So in my kit it tells me that it's like a website ideas you can design, but it's all different. So now let's start one. Let's just do one and see. So this is an old t-shirt. As you can see, it has lots of stains on it. So what you need to do, I'm going to show you how to do this twisting kind of method. So the best thing is to do is actually to turn the t-shirt, the front, so it's at the back. Okay, so just turn it over, it's upside down. So I'm just going to have sleeves, just going to put them here. And here in the middle, so what you need to do, you need to pinch and then just keep going, hold of it. Because I have the sleeve is a little bit tricky, but I'll try to kind of like just turn it. So I'll turn until see here, so until all of it turn, and then I use my elastic band now, the big ones. So I use 6 plastic bands. So just make sure it's all together. Yeah. This is not quite good, but yeah, 1. And I'll do the same. Just making sure. And this, the 3rd one, same thing. Okay, so now this is all ready. So what I did is I need to choose a color. So definitely I'll have the yellow and green, purple. Yeah, let's start first. So I have to make sure I match it. So this is going to be green, yellow. Now the next one is green. And I have here, I actually use red. So I have started red. Maybe charcoal. Come on, Luna. You need to go now. You need to go, Luna. Luna. She needs to go out. afraid my cat, she's here with us, she enjoyed us, so she doesn't want to go out. Luna, you need to stay there. You need to stay in your place, please. Thank you. Red. This is red. Carefully, just put it in the bag. Get my glove back and put it back again. I don't want to. So as you can see now, it's all. Let's put that in. Yeah. Put it in the bag. Get rid of the gloves. And then I just need to put it to sit somewhere for about 6 to 8 hours. And then just want to make sure put it into my bag just to see it. Oh, come on. There you go. Yeah. Okay, that's it. So we'll come back tomorrow or after a couple of hours and we'll have a look and see what's happened. Alright then. Here's my shorts. I have shorts here. So I've got them made of calico. So now the first thing I'm going to do is just to fold it back. And then I'm going to start from here, just kind of like making, you see what I'm kind of making, kind of tuck it in. I'm tucking it in again, but just kind of making like a little bit of a raise line. But remember, like everybody is different, so whatever design you want, it's gonna be up to you really what you want to do. I'm just making sure that these are just lined up all. Just kind of gathering it all together, so say as well as gathering. So now I'm just going to put, just to make sure that it stays where I want it. So I'm going to tie it. Put that tie again. It's still loose as you can see, so I'm just going to tie it again. Just make sure it's nicely tied. It's tight so it doesn't come off. So this is good. You can see, and here as well. I'm going to tie it. Try to gather it. That's my mum helping me, by the way. So you can see who's her these hands. So I'm going to tie it here. It's like this should be okay. Just trying not to go in. Just making sure everything is there. So the gathering is just kind of, you need to make sure they're still there. The same thing here. Make sure as we can. Here, I'm going to tie it here. The top. Oh, you can't see that on the top there. Yeah, so there's the top. It's a little bit wrong. Okay. That's why the rubber elastic or elastic bands are really important. This is kind of like it's help you. I don't know. No. And I'm going to put one here, I'm going to put one there as well. So I'll have 5 bands. Okay. So now I think you get the idea what's going to be, how the colours I'm going to have. So I'm just going to tie it again because it needs to be tight. Okay, and then here, you see that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now my shorts are ready now for the dye. So I've decided to use these colours. So I'm going to start with that first with the yellow. Okay, I think now I'm actually done. Just going to make sure of this and everything. There we go. So now the next thing we are going to just put it in a bag. I haven't got a bigger bag. This is small, so I'm just going to go and get the biggest bag up front. Oh, so here I'm using a black bag because you need something big, so I can put it in there. So here we go. So I'm just going to put it there. Okay. There we go. That's it. As you can see, it's all fitted in there nicely. And then now I'm just going to tie it and just make sure. Put it somewhere. Get this one off now. Put it somewhere for 6 to 8 hours, and then we can have a look and see what happened. Okay. Hi, so it's the next day. So now it's time to, it's been overnight, so I've left all the things that I tie-dye. So now it's time for us to wash them. So just let's see. Put my gloves on. You can use this one, just the washing gloves. So let's see what I've done. Let's take it out. Wow, look at that. I'm just going to put it in water. Yeah. You can see now what's happening. The colours are coming out. You can see that? All the colours. This might take about 5 minutes until the water is clearer. Well, it's not going to be exactly like clear, but because as you can see now, you can see all the water now, all the colours. And I left it in the plastic band. So I'm going to have to rinse it. I'm going to have to change the water. I'm just going to leave it there for a minute. And then after that, just change the water. As you can see, let's put it in water. Try to get as many. Get it out and just left it in there. That's it. To turn the water. So let it just sit there. So this might take a few minutes, so I will come back. Okay, so now you can see the water now. See? So the water now is much clearer. Just bring it up here, you can see. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take all the rubber bands out, and then you can wash it now. So I have my non-biological, or if you have even a softer detergent, that's not very that's not very strong, you can use it. Some people actually just use soap, just bar soap, use it. But anyway, so what I have here, so you can see, I'll show you now. I've taken everything out. So this is what my top look like now. Wow, oh my goodness, wow. So that's the spiral I use, spiral finishing. It's great, isn't it? Right, so now I'm going to put this now in the washing machine, and let's just make sure you always wash it separately, okay? Alright then. So now I brought here my shorts, the one I did yesterday, because I just left them overnight. So this is what it looks like now. So I'm just going to dip it in the water and wash it. Wash it off. And with the bands, as you can see what's happening now. It's coming off. Just going to give it time to soak in there. As you can see, the water. Yeah. So this is going to take about maybe 5 changes of water, 5 to 6. Yeah, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of time, and then after that I'll just change the water. Okay, so I'll come back when it's a little bit, the water is a little bit clearer. As you can see now, it's still okay. So now I've taken the bands off. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? So I'm just going to wash it now in. So this is a non-bio. So I'm going to wash it in there and wash it. And then after that, just dry it. And then once it's dry, you can iron it, because when you iron it, it just fixes the color as well. So you can see still, because the pink is only the pink that's coming out now. But I'm going to wash it now. So yeah. Hi there. Right, so now as you see, this morning I just washed all the clothes, and I couldn't just wait to see what they look like. After that, I ironed them and everything. So now I'll just show you. So this is the t-shirt. Oh gosh. So this is the t-shirt. Do you remember with the twist? Yeah, so this is the one. This is my t-shirt. It was an old t-shirt and I had some stains in here. So this is the one I did. So it came out pretty good, and you can see I wore the twist and everything. You can see that. So look at the color. So this is with the dye. So I just wanted to kind of like, I'll compare it with the food coloring in it. And this one, wow, I really love this. I really love my shorts. Look at that. You know, how beautiful is that? Wow. Because when I washed it, I thought maybe some of the colors would come out, but it didn't. And look at that. It's exactly the same. Wow. So I don't know how you did. I hope you've done better than me, or you've done the same. I don't know, but this is my shorts. It looks like it's completely a new wardrobe now, which is lovely. So this is nice. This is beautiful. Now I'm going to kind of compare now. Right, so this is the one. I'm just going to put this one here. So this is the one I use the normal tie dye, the normal dye. Let me just get the one with the food color. So this is the one with the normal dye, tie dye I use, and this is the one with the food coloring. Can you see that? So it's actually not much difference. The only thing is only because this color here, which was green, it didn't come up. But if it came up, you wouldn't know the difference at all. So it came out pretty good. Right, so now, so I put this one away. Right, this kind of comes like when you just scrunch it, so it doesn't matter, it comes like that. But this now, so what happened when I actually tie-dye it, what I did, I actually kind of like folded, and it was kind of like all horizontal. Yeah, so this is something for you just to know, because it's kind of something for you to kind of like, it's a technique that you should know when you are designing your things. So if you say I would like it to do stripy, so it depends. Do you want the stripe to be horizontal, or do you want them to be vertical? So if it's like this, so if it's horizontal, so you need to do the opposite. So you need to do this. So if you hold like this, so this came out like all the stripe horizontal, but what I actually did, I actually gathered my fabric, so it was quite vertical, and then I put all my rubber bands there. So this is what it came, and it came, of course, horizontal. And this is the one I did. I did this one quite earlier. So this is what I did, and look, it came horizontal. So what I did, I just kind of like did the opposite. So this is what I did. So just gathered all of it like that. So it was quite horizontal. I was actually kind of like surprised. My mum knew, but I was surprised. And I just kind of like put my rubber bands around. But of course, when it came out, it's the opposite. So it's something for you. So it's just something for you to know. So it's like when you're thinking like, I would like to make something stripy, you have to think, is it going to be vertical, or is it going to be horizontal? And then you just need to do the opposite. But otherwise, there's no rules. No rules whatsoever. So you just can do whatever you like. And I hope you enjoyed this session, everyone. And especially the children as well. I hope they really liked it. And who knows, we might do another one in the near future. And yeah, so I hope you really did well. And I would love to know if you have any pictures or anything, just send it. You can just use the WhatsApp and you just send it to me, and then we can see that what you've done and what you've achieved. So have a lovely summer, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you. So these are all the design that we did. There we go. Wow. Let's see what you've done. Please send pictures, send videos. Thank you.